back to Miller's TV. As you can see, I got old Comer with me. I think you can see that, maybe. We got the back of the truck loaded. We got the thing loaded down with firewood. We got chairs. We got everything. We're on our way. Me and Comer we're gonna go camping again this weekend. It's just gonna be me and him. So I thought I'd bring y'all along. I hadn't done like a camping video in a while, really, because I got to go last weekend, but it was raining and everything else. I didn't want to get my camera wet, and I just didn't feel like fooling with trying to make a video in the rain and everything else, so I just didn't fool with it. But we're headed up to Suches now, Suches, Georgia, and go get us a camp spot. It's going to be right next to a creek, a pretty good sized creek actually, right beside a trail system, you know, for your vehicle or whatever. So we're headed up there now, and I guess we'll either see you when we get there, or we'll see you in a little bit. I'm not sure. If there's something cool comes along, I'll show you that. But if not, then we'll see you here in a minute. Alright, we made it to camp. There goes Comer somewhere. Where'd he go? There he is. Right next to this big old creek. You can tell idiots have been trying to come up it, but anyway. Creek, got the whole little spot to ourselves. So I'm gonna get a fire built and get everything opened up, and then I'll show you here in a little bit. And if it's too dark by the time I get that done, then I'll show you tomorrow. Hey y'all, it's been about an hour, I guess, since I spoke with y'all last. As you can see, I done got a fire built, and I already eat supper too. But it's kind of too dark to show. As you can tell, I turned my light off. You can't even see me. That it's kind of too dark to show, you know, the stuff I got, but here's kind of a little bit of a little peek of it, and I'll show you the rest tomorrow. Let's see. You see, there's my 8-foot awning. Let's see, did I got that turned out? Yeah, there we go. You got my awning, which I've showed you before, and my ARB awning, 4-foot one. But I also got me a deck system, the drawers and stuff in the back. And I also, it's probably going to blind the camera, you can kind of see that. I also wired me up 2 lights up there. And I was finally able to get me a rooftop tent. CVT. I finally got one. This is one of their, I think Mount Shasta's, I believe is what it's called. I bought it used, but it's still, I mean, it looks brand new. So I finally got me one of those. I got my bed and everything set up in there. I started leaving it in there. This is actually the first trip that I've had it on. I just put everything in there and everything Monday or Tuesday, I believe, of this week. So, yeah, I can't wait to try it out. A little bit better. You can kind of, those lights up there under the tent kind of help a good bit. So I guess since it's so dark. And the other thing is, I don't know if y'all remember in my other videos, I don't even know if you can see my hand, kinda. I usually have lights that strung up right here, because I used to have that camper shell, and I had my bed and stuff, and I had 2 spare batteries back there in that corner. Well, since I've done away with the camper shell, I still haven't put my batteries back in here yet. I don't know if I want to put them in the big deck drawer, if I want to mount them inside the cab, under the truck. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet. So for this weekend, we don't have that little luxury, but you don't really need it. It's just me and Tacoma anyway. And, you know, I got my little table set up that I showed y'all I made. I still kept it. I was holding the radio. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty much it. So I'll show y'all tomorrow, you know, little bits and pieces of it. And while I'm here, I'll probably go ahead and do a complete walk around of the truck for a separate video or something. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do. I don't know. It's just me and Comer, so I'll figure out something to, you know, keep me from being bored. But, alright. Well, I appreciate it, and we'll see y'all in the morning. Y'all, it's about 10 o'clock or so. I've been up for a while, but I tried to make a video earlier and my stupid camera died. So as you can see, we done got us another fire built. And Comer's around here. Where'd you go? There's Comer. So, let's show you the camp spot I was talking about. There's the creek I showed you last night. And here's the setup. You can tell I got my awnings and the rooftop tent up, which I showed you last night, but it was kind of hard to see. Like I was saying last night, I think I'm going to do a walk around video of it. There's the deck system, and I've always carried around this big old ammo can for all my cooking stuff. And a while ago, while I was letting the battery charge, like I was saying last night, I hadn't had a chance to fool with nothing. This week, I put all my kitchen stuff in here. My stove, there's propane back there. All my like Pam and lighter and forks and spoons, salt and pepper, all that stuff's in there. Gotta have peanut butter, dish soap, just normal cooking stuff. So I figured I'd use that drawer for that, and this drawer, which is it's got the eggs and bread in it, just because I ain't cooked this morning yet. But let's see if it'll open up all the way with that radio sitting there. Oh yeah, Chick-fil-A chicken biscuits. But as you can see, I got a axe down there and my shovel, and you got to have one of them mosquito things, which I'm probably going to take out because I've got one of those electronic thermal cell things you buy at Walmart. I got one of those, so I'll probably take that out this year. Let's see what else. I got the tent poles for the little awnings right there. Those are in there, just little stuff like that. Back there's my air down stuff, and then my air lights that I used to string up around outside. I don't know if I'm gonna carry them or not. I still haven't made my mind up. Oh, and one thing with this deck system, you have to get for the Toyotas, since we have the factory power inverter, you have to get a short little cord to still be able to use it. And that's actually how I just charged the camera battery. And then there's my tent. The only thing I found is the way that we had to mount my awnings is I can't open this window because it hits that little 4-foot one. But honestly, I don't see any reason to redesign the brackets to where I can, because I really don't care if they open or not. I mean, if I'm in the bed, then I'm going to sleep. I don't need them open. And if it's hot in the summertime or something, I can still, kind of prop them up and let the wind blow through, but I don't even see me ever even opening them up. I can show you a little bit here on the inside. It's a mess from me and Comer sleeping in here last night. As you can tell, I was sleeping, here's your normal foam mattress that comes with it, and then I put this gel mattress on top, and then I slept on top of it, and then I flopped everything over so I didn't get it all muddy this morning, except for you can see where Comer got everything dirty. I'm gonna have to figure out something else for him, because I don't want to ruin my tent. And you can see all the dirt and dog hair off of him. But I ain't got that far yet, so I let him sleep up there this weekend. So yeah, I think I'm gonna cook some breakfast and sit by the fire for a little bit. And I got a couple people coming up tomorrow, or tomorrow Sunday, or we're gonna ride the trail. They're gonna meet me here. They just didn't have time to camp this weekend. So until then, it's just me and Comer. So alright, well, I'm gonna get over here and cook some breakfast and eat, because I'm about to starve to death, and I'll see y'all here in a little bit. Here's the kind of the first time I've showed y'all this little table. Let me get it off the tripod here that I made. I mean, really all it is one of these little racks, and I mounted this plate, put that bolt in it, and now it swivels. Got this little stop here that's on a wing nut to keep it from slinging back. That leg goes inside of itself and folds up inside of here, and then the whole thing swivels around on the tailgate. And I used the factory star screws that are in the tailgate and made this little strap. Strap it down with. And yeah, it don't have a bottom in it, but the little legs, well, it's kind of hard to see on the stove, stick down and right below it so it don't get to slide. And usually I'll slide it down some, and this bottle will sit right inside there, but that's good enough for where it's at. But yeah, I thought y'all might like to see that, since I built it and ain't got to use it yet. Never have too much pepper. One thing that does suck last weekend when I was camping, I actually didn't, that's one reason why I didn't use the setup. I was with Rebecca when we used her tailgate. She's got a swing out tire carrier. She's got a long table built in the back of it that folds down, so we just used it. But I wasn't thinking, and last weekend it was raining, and I forgot and left the salt and pepper and stuff out on the tailgate. So the salt kind of soaked up all of the moisture in the air. So that didn't really work out too good. Let me lower y'all a little bit. It's kind of hard to see. There we go. That ought to work better. What do you think about that? So yeah, it was kind of stupid on my part. Now I don't have no salt for my eggs, but oh well. Good enough for who it's for, I reckon. That's a sandwich. Sausage and eggs. You can't beat it. What's up, y'all? I don't know if y'all can tell any difference, but you're on a GoPro right now because I can't seem to keep these batteries charged. I don't know if they've went bad or what on my camera. And like a dummy, I also forgot my charging cord to where I can hook it up to my little solar panel. Remember I was saying last night I don't have my dual battery set up or anything back in the bed of the truck yet, so I can't charge it like that. I don't have my power inverter, so I'm having to run the truck, running at 30-40 minutes, and just then I made a walk around video, which will be up a few days after this one, of the Tacoma. It lasted like 13 minutes and died, and I run the truck for almost an hour. So I don't know how much more I'll be able to film with that camera today of us camping and everything, but I'll probably just end up using the GoPro because it's fully charged, and I think I've got like 3 or 4 chargers for this thing, so I should be all right. So yeah, I think I was just going to update y'all for a minute. It's like, what time is it? Where's the radio? It is 1:17, so it's only been a few hours since I talked to y'all earlier. Like I say, I made that video and stuff. So right now me and Coma's just hanging out around camp. We've got us a fire built and just chilling. There's old Comer. Combs. He's like, what do you want? Why are you bothering me? So yeah, all right, well, I guess if something cool happens, I'll see you in a minute, or if not, I'll come up with something in a little while, I'm sure. He's mad because I threw him in the creek. Come here. You needed a bath. It's not my fault you needed a bath. That's a lot deeper than I thought it was. Don't you bark at me. I'll throw you back in the creek. I will. Come here, I'll throw you back in the creek. I think one of these days he's going to like just eat me in my sleep or something for messing with him so much. You get back here. He's about a brat and a half, and I think he knows it too. He's spoiled. That's his problem. Get over here. Quit being retarded. He's lost his mind, y'all. Come on. I'm still on the GoPro because my camera is being stupid and won't charge. But as you can see, since the last time I seen y'all, probably been about an hour and a half, I guess, my truck is nasty. And no, I didn't go mudding because I don't like treating my truck like that. But you can tell it's nasty. I done got everything set back up though. Earlier I had a family come by, which I didn't actually know it was a family. I thought it was just a gentleman and his wife. But anyway, they came by and end up getting up on the trail and actually flipped their Jeep. Got a little bit too high on the wall of the Jeep and actually flipped it. Didn't roll it completely over, but they did lay it over on the passenger side rear corner of the top. So they had to walk all the way back down here, and actually I wouldn't mind going up there and helping them. And we actually took off walking up there, was going to try to flip it, and then we decided no, there's no sense in it. So we closed the truck up and went up there and just, hold on, we'll listen to Saturday Night Oldies. We finally decided there was no sense in walking all the way there and have to turn and come back. So come back, close everything up, took the truck up there, and like a dummy again, which seems to be an everyday thing with this, I forgot the cameras here. So anyway, I pulled up the trail and he's up on his side, up on the top, not completely on the top, but just laid over on the corner like this. So I run a snatch block up the bank to a tree down to his rear tow point on his bumper, stood him up on his end, no big deal. And we came back and they just left. Really nice family. His name's Jason. So real nice family. We're actually going to link up with them when we go down to Jeep Beach in Daytona at the end of April. So yeah, I mean, they said they was not really funny or weird or nothing. I think it's, you know, exactly what was supposed to happen. He said that they said a prayer before they went up it, and before they went up the trail, and when they laid it over, they said another prayer that I would help them. And it just so happens that, you know, randomly it's just me and Tacoma here camping. The only person I've seen come in this whole trail all weekend long has been them. And, you know, so I told him, you know, the Lord didn't just ask me to come camping. It didn't just tell him to take this road. Everything happens for a reason, and I strongly believe that. So, you know, I mean, I didn't really do nothing. The truck did everything. The only thing I did was hook a winch to it. But the Lord made sure that I was here to be able to help him. In other words, I mean, it's not my doing whatsoever. The Lord put me here. The only thing I did was hook a winch to it. So, you know, it's just awesome. In other words, I think that's really cool that everything worked out and I was able to help him. And they're really nice people, you know, and we're going to be able to hang out with them when we go down yonder to Daytona. So everything worked out great. So all right, well, as you can see, I'm back and my fire is about dead. I got everything set up again, so I'm gonna build my fire back up and listen to some Saturday Night Oldies on 106.1 WNGC. So yeah, probably have a little bit more whiskey too.
Well, you can so get lost in Louisiana.
Ain't nothing better. Saturday Night Oldies and a fire. And a dog. There's Comer. And that's the fire. And that's the truck. And that's the tree. Good morning, y'all. It's like 8:30, I think, or something like that. Me and Comer finally decided to get up. Getting a fire built as well. And I'm waiting on my dad and Rebecca's coming, so we're gonna go trail riding today. And I start getting the tent packed up. I don't even think I'm gonna cook breakfast. I think I'm just gonna make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich later on for lunch or something. So, all right, well, I'm gonna change clothes and get woke up, and I'll see y'all here in a little bit. not fell in the hole. I did fall in the hole. Alright guys, well, we're headed out of the trail now. Gonna go, once we get to the end, I gotta air up and head towards the house. I'm actually pretty tired. It's been a fun weekend though. Me and Comer, that stupid freaking thing. Sorry, my phone went off. Me and Comer got to enjoy the new tent and everything and try the whole new setup. So, yeah, he's over there hanging out the window. Yeah, it was pretty fun, so I appreciate y'all watching. I got a few more things coming up, I hope, as long as nothing don't fall through. And we've only got like a month and a week or so, I guess, until we go to Daytona down there to Jeep Beach. So I'm sure I'll make sure I bring y'all along. Hope to see some of y'all down there. All right, until next time, y'all have a good one.